Abusia NDC amanyokuo no youth ene omo ka ho bi eye campaign ahodo e de ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama saa so ene omo de omusika e ka ho bi e ma omo de ye campaign ebi mo omo de omo ahoden ka ho ese omada je nyina no maba abonten aba betu ntesukokọ e de akire NDC leaders ene afufuro bi a aka ho ama ebi mpo akwakoso His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so a enya asenketu omu kiremu asese de omu kita omu nsem eye shinapo ene inkosu ahodo a wa we mistake bia no sese de enya de a omu de be firi biem omu de beje wa nkasa ama wo firi mu fi a o de eye anase wo hia pani a obeje ne bag ni nyina ne se sese de NDC amanyoko no youth na ewom no eni abriye pa omu nyina e kire se omaban e na aba nti adododie bia ewo bi e wasa omu nso enjoy no e wasa empanifo no timi make sure say youth ewo NDC amanyoko mu a omoye campaign ahodo e de ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e bo dahuro e ma Ghana fo e fana akoto aba e de ma John Dramani Mahama no e wasa omu make sure say sa youth we edikan edidi ame amomafura hye ansa ena ebi ka akira afofura aka bia o ma anye campaign afa ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no ye de akire adodode no akwa akoma omo ni nyina ne se omu kiremu anansen eye school feeding program a eye party members enso benefit wo ho na ye ma omu contract na omu nso atimi akwa akonya adwuma no na omanya kakra de ahye omu no omu kiremu a ye de sa contract ni nyina no ma enkrofo a oman hyeda anye campaign afa ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obu ompo omu kiremu a enya de a eye oka His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ho asempapa ba kompo empo no ebi wo ho no ma na omo ba hye eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama from left right center enso e ba ne sen na John Dramani Mahama be ye president idie sankofo we ya na before 2024 elections no mo nka ensem bi amfa mboa NDC amanyoko ne ba ne sen na after elections ye mo omo contractor omu ba be didi ama omo afu ahye wa bra party members a omo nso ebetimi aye adwuma ne te ho na ye mo omo contract we die chese ensem anansen na eboboba omo kiremu a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e de contract bi ama Vivian Jill movie actor Vivian Jill a ho asem be ye he na obi e ka ho asem omo chese wa anye campaign ba kompo ama NDC amanyoko no nti adenti ene ama no contractor enti se ma ho asem be ye deja wo ma enimu no eno ho asem ena ama NDC youth nso aba abonten a sese de omo nsem snap eni kosua a ahodo e ka ho no omo sese de NDC amanyoko ni leaders eye mistake a omo ne omo be ye no enya asem keto abusua video ni nyina drop here bia beto ayeka TV menso mensa anasa me table so amenso mba beba ni nyina yenya bia henti wonya subscribe ya no abomode ano subscribe yemborem yenkohwie yenkohwe video no abra na omode nsem ni nyina egu
school feeding awo kumamam ha no o magi school feeding no e de money pa fura mo mabaye no kumamam ha abra ya wa ha ya bra ya yire ne ma de ja o mu hokọ ye campaign a wasi ye nua ma ne ya yire ne ma munya bi ye no o mu si da bi o makofa ni pa firi ba bi so mo ye school feeding program no e wo kumamam ha nyina ye yi ahemfo any MPD e firi mu a obi biara obe firi ba bi abakumamamu ha a on free ha no wanya party ba a obeba so obeye school feeding program no na namu ni ntuo ne nhomatwubu akwadua denti no monsare na mona na mo ye ya bragu esanse o ma me ate ase de nkwasiafo ne petumi na se ye wini power wie dia na se o mo se school feeding no o mo de koma ahoho 87.9 na ye kuroma ya yire ne enu ama amunya bi nya dia ye jai obi obesi kurom ha ani kumamamu ha onya NDC ni a o adaso onya NDC ni a on free kumamamu ha so obeye biye de ye jai no mamu denti nubu akwadua ensu amotwa ehu ahia abosom enua ne nhoma ye saman obi biara otachire so mwanya amana anka no mwanya ama ya anya ya de we kurom ha ani ye kumamamu ha ye de omu nyina ahyamunsa ye de omu nyina ahyamunsa obi biara nso obi gina saa ade a me ye so So obe suspending every party nim. And now said kumawu kanibi obe suspending every party nim. Ye jani shamunsa. Ye jani shamunsa. Muni ni pakuro ni. Esan say ya bre ewe NDC.
There's something I need to address. And it's got to do with what is in the system. And as you guys know, I keep saying on this platform defends good governance. So defending good governance is me projecting this government, the good things it's doing for the people of Ghana, me making sure that in this government, I did a way a bit to improve the lives of Ghanaians. The people in the government, is their responsibility to protect their government. It's their responsibility to make sure their actions at the end of the day protects the government and the party. Let me say something. All the news making rounds, it's not my problem. I don't care. But there's one thing I want to say. If you are an appointee in this government, you have three things you need to protect. One, your responsibility is to protect this government. Secondly, your responsibility is to protect the party that formed the government. And three, your responsibility to protect you, your person. And I mean your credibility, your career as a politician. So if you're a politician and you are an appointee of John Mahama in this government, what you need to do is that, and so from the NDC, you need to understand the say. How you were looked at yesterday, today, you are not looked at the same way. And I'm trying to say, Sibiana whom in 2024, no, right now as I speak to you, and yes, I did whom. So maybe some of you have forgotten yourselves, or some of you maybe are overwhelmed with where you are now. What I can tell you is, you don't have to forget that you are not outside now, you are inside. And you being inside, the kind of privileges that you enjoyed when you were in opposition, you cannot enjoy those privileges now. That is the difference between being in government and being out of government. The NPP, as we speak today, they are jobless. They have no jobs. So they have time on their hand. And the time they have on their hand is that time now that has turned into pain, they will use that time to make sure, say, they find something on you in this government. And see, if you are in this government, you should know the basic that I used to be in opposition. I used to have chance to do these things. I used to be able to do some things that people did not care. I used to be able to move around the way I wanted and people didn't care. But now you are in power. Now you have been given a position. Now the privileges that you used to enjoy as an opposition member, you cannot enjoy that privilege now. So it is your responsibility, if you want to at least please the person who appointed you, to live within that principles are a bit me a protect a bino, a protect a or party no, and as I protect you as an individual. Inti, you don't sit now and underestimate anything. And this is my advice to people in power today, especially appointees of the NDC. Because most of you still are not too convinced that you are in a position where it's not like before. And there's one thing people need to know. The president himself, his position, there are some people who want the president's position. John Mahama Kra position or in the NDC, they want it. And no position in the NDC is default or is a property that cannot be taken. And it's oh NDC mu. Now so you appointee. Now the John Mahama administration you should be extremely cautious how you conduct yourself. At least being part of this government, you should be extremely cautious. And the most dangerous part is you should be very cautious about even the people in your own party and government. Because like I said, even the president himself, his position in the NDC, there are people who want the president's position. So you as an appointee, And you, as a person part of the government, you should know that your position is not constant. It can change. So this should be an advice. And more importantly, conversations now by you appointees with your colleagues and especially with people outside or somewhere, very careful. People are going to start recording you. People are going to start putting the spotlight on you. People are going to even do things against you, even from your own party. Anytime I start a conversation, I say, things are happening, fine. But my advice to the NDC appointees is to say, you have to be extremely cautious. Who you talk to, how you conduct your business, even in your own party. The question is, you can have conversation with everyone, anybody. But the issue here is the conversation we're having with a person. If today it comes into the public light, that conversation, is it going to keep you at where you are? Is it going to make the president angry? Is it going to, at the end of the day, denigrate your party and your government? Because you're having a conversation, nobody's against your conversation. Whether with your NPP person, NDC friend, or NPP outsider,